Way right. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the there and record the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with one away, and next to bat will be starts him out with a slider for a strike. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right.
The first baseman.
Digging in, Joey Votto. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Adele will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Reds are down in order, and now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Trevor Bauer will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Hit back up the middle. Galvis towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first, and one short.
Can I play a guy that? Oh man. Every pitcher's like a fucking all-star.
The pitch. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting first, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So here's Pete Alonso, and you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out.
Wow.
There's a swing and a drive,
that's
and
crushed.
everybody's just
hit that plane.
Sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run.
Can't leave that curveball up, man.
So a solo shot here to left center field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
So now to the plate, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll come into this one at .328, 9 homers and 28 RBIs. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run.
Cut. Runch. I got my swing back. I don't know. We'll see.
There for Michael Conforto, number 10 for him on the year. As the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Reyes brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Today's contest is, of course, the last of the series, and the New York Mets have dominated so far. They've got an opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Eugenio Suarez goes quietly leading off the second. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. They may be hard-pressed to get the same sort of performance on the mound that they got yesterday, a complete game shutout, but something close would certainly give them a chance to complete a sweep.
You don't see it very often, a complete game shutout like they had yesterday. Hopefully that's the beginning of things to come, and their starting pitcher could get them deep into this one as well.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
The Mets will, however, have to beat their opposition's best as they've got to go up against their ace in this one.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Stepping into the box, Alex Kirilloff. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
I wasn't ready for that.
The windup and the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there,
Good
man.
pitch, dang.
I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Struck him out. Stepping into the box, Joe Adell. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Boy, and here's a drive. Deep left field.
Gone.
And the long ball's going to bite him for the third time today as this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Fourth home run for him on the season. And the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
This has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the third homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Beatty bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". This is his first year at the big league level. Back up the middle, and that gets
He's gonna be taken out real quick.
Base hit.
He's gotta be.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. But
Oh, man.
Beatty, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
So 2 cutters. 2 cutters in a row.
First and second now, 1 man out. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. The tag gets 1. Relay Lovato's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. But the
Good hit, garbage.
Into the box, Aristides Aquino. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a
How does
ton
he
of
swing
ground
it?
balls today.
Here comes another 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So 1 gone now in the Cincinnati third. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Fouled off. A little low. It's 2-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. 1-2. Here it comes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail it here.
Welcome back as the Mets prepare for their 3rd turn batting in this one. And fans of the Metropolitans have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They come into the day tops in the majors in team batting average. And talking with some of the players and coaches prior to the game, many of them told me that's something they take a lot of pride in. It isn't as highly valued as it once was, but they said it's a clear indication that they're doing a lot of good things in the batter's box to help the team collect W's. Guys?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The second baseman, number 6.
First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by. 0-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound
No,
today.
he's not.
He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
But this will be speared.
What are you talking about? He's got 3 fucking dingers against him.
1 gone.
What are you talking about?
So 1 man gone for the Mets.
And if he doesn't pitch right here, he's gonna be another one.
Steps the power bat of Pete Alonso.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Hit sharply on the ground. That
There you
gets
go.
through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game. So he's aboard with his 2nd hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Into the box now, Michael Conforto.
Bye.
Swing and a deep drive to right. And it's gone.
Number 2 for Conforto.
Michael Conforto connects for a 2-run home run. His second of the game. And the Mets have got it up to a 5-0 game now.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game. If this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Stepping in now, Frenmel Reyes. Flied out in his first
Circle
at-bat,
change
so
when take that
making
shit
0 for
deep.
1 so far.
I just got
Into the
knock on
windup, here comes the 0-1.
and then hit.
Swing and a ground ball to third.
That's 2 outs.
And that's the second out.
He's not even on the bat. It wasn't even on the bag.
Now batting.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Alex Kirilloff. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he fouls this one off.
That should have been.
Line drive to center
Right to
field.
him.
Payton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's the Mets. Standing in, Mark Payton back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the
But
middle
Batty.
innings of this game.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
The bat. The designated hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Jesse Winker is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Ground ball right side. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. In is Joey Votto now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go
Two-seamer.
about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense
Come on,
can
man.
figure out a
That's
way
perfect.
to
Like,
get a
see, that's what I'm
couple
talking
cracks
about.
in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. This one up. Beatty is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order.
We got Joe.
Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Joe Adell.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Tried to crush
at
that
there.
ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Good job. Now the curve. Now the knuckle curve. Nope.
Drilled on the ground to short.
No
Elvis
way.
has it.
He's not getting him.
Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Row, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You
hit
think,
the-
okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a
That hit the
long
wall.
throw after that jump throw, and a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating.
Caber.
At the fucking wall. Look at that shit. Look at it. It can't. Once it hits that wall, if that hits that wall like that, it's a foul.
From the stretch. Skied in the air to
Fucking
straightaway
bullshit,
left.
dude. You get fucked every time.
Castellanos is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ahmed Rosario. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Mike Moustakas is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Lays off 2-2 now.
Quit missing the garbage.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Miss those easy ones, dude.
Okay. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And it's fouled away.
Oh my God, just sit down.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. Nick Castellanos now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 0-1 the count. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. Stepping in, Jeff McNeil. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Lifted in the air to right field. Aquino is there to put it away for route number 1.
The first baseman,
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it.
I don't know what's wrong with that one. Late.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Michael Conforto. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Bauer gets the sign. Coming at him with the 0-1. Line drive base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Swing and a miss
What
on
the
the
fuck?
slider. 0-1. One and one in his career against this pitcher. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Hard hit ball to second. That's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, Hero. You get the first 2 out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. High in the air out to center field.
Fucking.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And in now for the Reds, Aristides Aquino. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. The one.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
At the plate now, Freddie Galvis. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hot shot down
Good
the
hit,
line.
you
In
bitch.
there
Gotta
for
hit that
extra
guy.
bases, and there goes the perfect game.
Fucking worthless. He hit a home run against me last
Second now
time.
with 1 away.
Fucking cunt.
Hey, D-Row, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the 6th
Your
inning.
only fucking
Yeah,
hit, too,
this guy's
bitch.
been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense, but right here, able to break through with the first knock. Hopefully the pass the baton mentality goes into effect and we get some offense.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. He's set and the pitch. Mark Payton is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 1-1 to the Reds leadoff man.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Fouled away. Popped him up. Alonso has room in foul territory, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Payton has it, and it's a quick out number 1.
The third baseman, number 5.
Digging in, Brett Beatty, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
And up next will be Kelbert Ruiz as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Ahmed Rosario. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's
ready once again. Jesse Winker. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Rosario brings it in. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready now, Eugenio Suarez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. 0-2 the count to Suarez.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So he keeps rolling right along. Make it 7 shutout. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
The second baseman, number 6.
Pops this one up. Moustakas ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Next up from New York, Pete Alonso. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit hard. Foul.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Fucking
Popped him up. Barnhart moving to his left. 2 gone.
I hate it when the fastball's not their first pitch. It fucking pisses me off.
The right fielder, number 30.
Michael Conforto will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as
What
he
is
launched
wrong
his
with
second
that?
home run of the game.
Exactly.
As he was
Good.
Off to a fast
What?
start indeed.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is
Okay, then you
spot
reach
on.
for one.
His pitching staff
Fucking bullshit.
Fuck
off.
They'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in once again, Frenmel Reyes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
I don't know what's wrong with that either.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Striding into the box, Alex Kirilloff. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Mike Moustakas. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
When you're betting 192.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. Hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 44.
Digging in, Aristides Aquino. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Outside, 2-1.
Come on, he would
Couple
chase that. Give
strikeouts
me a
early in
break.
the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-2. Oh my, this ball is
Come
crushed.
on,
Where will
dude.
this
Give me
one
a
end
fucking
up?
break.
And that one is
Fuck off, dude.
gone. On a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Into the box, Freddie Galvis.
What a great
Every
feeling right
fucking
there as he
game,
circles the pillows. Finally able to get this
Whatever,
offense
dude.
potentially going with 1 swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Slider down.
Galvis behind
and away.
0-2.
Sorry, down and away. With a batting stance like that. Not gonna happen. Sorry.
Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. And it's out of here.
Motherfuck.
2 out home runs.
Worthless,
so
dude.
Dell bats now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
The center fielder.
Way off balance hack that
Just
time. Good for
fuck.
the first
Just get it over with. I'm done.
strike.
Christ, every game. I can't even play a fucking game, man.
6-2, the final total today. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 6 runs on 12 hits, no errors.